Welcome to another stock analysis video performed by MajesticTrader.com, where active traders seek greater profits. So let's begin. Hi everybody, this is Ron Lang with MajesticTrader.com doing the weekly S&P and Market Leader video analysis for the week of December 26, 2011. So let's take a look at the week that was for the S&P. 2 weeks ago, we had this, really interesting downslide, mostly on EU news that came out. And the last 4 days, we had some really nice follow through here, all the way up to the 1365 level. Now, since the end of November, we've been calling for a 1300, 1325 range target for year end. So with 4 trading days left to go in the year, we still think we can get up there. It's 35, 40 S&P points, which we could easily do over a period of 2, maybe 3 days conservatively, even with low volume. So we still think that we can get up to this range here. The other interesting thing is that we have this pennant forming here where we had some price compression, and we finally broke out on Friday and closed at its high. If we can get another 1 or 2 follow-through days on Tuesday and Wednesday of this upcoming week, I think we can very easily get to 1300 by Wednesday or Thursday before year end. After year end, first week of January, we could pretty much look for maybe a couple more follow-through days as new funds go into new money goes into funds, typically the first 3 to 5 days of the year, and then after that we should have a healthy pullback. To what level? We'll have to see where we are by that time to figure out what level. So what we're looking at here is 1300, 1325 by the end of next week, as our planned target range will probably still be intact. So looking at some of the market leaders, we have ExxonMobil, which we are trying to break through this supply resistance area here on good volume. Obviously, Friday was a low volume day going into a holiday weekend. So if we can break through this 85.35, 85.50 level with some volume, we could very easily hit 87.84, which is a Fibonacci level, and it's also a level that we hit back in late April at its highs. So we're still looking that if we break through that range, 85.50, that 87 to 87.50 is probably a legitimate target once we get through that. Apple finally closed over 400 last week, first time since October. We were expecting that 400 level to happen a couple weeks ago, but obviously a lot of things going on with the market. We saw a pullback and then a sharp run-up, mostly on good holiday sales and demand for their products. IBM had a healthy pullback right to a support demand area right here. We had actually identified this area here around 176, 177 as the pullback range, which was just above it, and then it's actually rallied towards 184 near its peak on Friday. So we're looking for it to return back to this supply resistance area here before it tries to make new highs in January. Microsoft had some okay action over the last couple of weeks. As you can see here, overall the price action has been pointing upward. We have this price target here at 26.75. Possibility we could hit that maybe with a good week this upcoming week. We'll have to see. We're still in this price compression here right in the middle of the range. We still see it going to the top of the range here at 26.75 as the target. Walmart has just had some terrific price action. They've had some excellent reports back on holiday sales, and we broke through that top resistance level here to around $60 where we stalled at. We still look at Walmart as potentially going higher here over the next week before we see a pull back to the $56, $57 level. Chevron had some really good price action here over the last 4 days, and it's working its way back towards the supply resistance area here at 108. If we can see some pretty good volume in the follow-through days, we could probably break through that 110 level. But let's see what happens when it gets to that 108 level. Google. We've been calling a 645 price target for about 3 weeks now. We're still looking at a 345 price target as we've seen some pretty good volume days going through this support resistance area here. So look for some continued good price action on Google. Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is coming into a level-on-level supply resistance area here. Had some excellent price action and demand for their products. Good outlook for 2012. Decent price volume here on some of the up days. We're still looking forward to possibly stall around the 67, 67.50 area. Meander in here for a little bit. Maybe pull back to the $66 area once it gets through 67 before it makes its next leg up towards 68, 69. Telephone had some terrific price action over the last week. This day here on Monday was a pullback regarding that they pulled their deal off the table for T-Mobile. And this was actually very early on in the morning, which would have been a terrific time to buy on the bad news because Telephone did nothing but just have some terrific price action and great volume the rest of the week. And it's finally ready to bust through this supply resistance area here through that critical $30 round number level, which we're looking at where there was plenty of supply before we're looking at a 30, 40, 30, 50 price target here over the next month. GE has been one of the best outperformers by percentage over the last month, has just kind of crushed this supply resistance area here, back up into this next level here of $18, and we could actually see a $19 level here over the next 30 days from GE. Coke is having an excellent price action month in December. While it based for a little bit, kind of made this little double bottom formation around 66, and then it's just basically taken off. So we're looking at price action to really go up and perhaps exhaust itself around the $71 level before it stops and pulls back a little bit, maybe that $69 level here, and then uses that as a launching pad to try and get through that $71, $72 level. McDonald's just keeps chugging away and selling burgers, coffee, and smoothies. We were in this price channel range here, which it broke out of on Friday. On pretty good volume for a low volume day. We're looking forward to basically trade sideways. At worst, it might trade to the bottom of this range to the $96, $97 range before it goes higher. Price action very strong. McDonald's is still a pretty safe investment. We're looking at Caterpillar, which has really struggled here and has been one of the Dow components that has really been fairly weak compared to the rest of the industrials. We are looking still for a $102, $103 price target here on Caterpillar. They had some pretty good numbers come out for 2012 outlook. A lot of this really does depend on China and what happens in China if they still continue to build at the pace they do. If it starts to flatten or go negative, Caterpillar could be affected negatively. We added Home Depot to the market leader review here, and we can see that HD is really in a price channel here and poised to go a lot higher. It might pull back to that $40 level, but we're looking at about a $43 target over the next 30 days, whether it hits that in the next week, which we think it will, or it might hit it, pull back, and then kind of jump up to that next area. Transportation's had a really good week of price action. Again, we look at transportations as as one of the market leaders as far as an index and some of the individual stocks to bring us there. We've been developing this ascending triangle, and the second hump here is really where we looked at that measured move for a target at 55.43. Don't have a timeline or a time horizon for that, but if we can go through this supply resistance area here, we could see hitting this target by sometime in the middle of 2012. And that's our market leader review for the week of December 26. We have a special 1-month promo if you're looking to get our newsletter for a month and also get our three-part series on the 2012 forecast. All you have to do is go to our website, majestictrader.com, fill out the contact box, and ask for a 1-month promo code, and we'll send that off to you within a couple of hours. We thank you for your time. We wish you a happy and a safe holiday, and we look forward to a terrific 2012. Thank you for attending another MajesticTrader.com's stock chart analysis. Visit our website to request one of our newsletters. Go to our website at www.majestictrader.com. In the upper right-hand corner, put in your email address and your name, and we'll send you out a copy. Once you become a member, you'll have access to complete trade performance, all stock analysis videos, archived newsletters, and midweek alerts that are trading ideas. We'll send those out to you via email. Again, thank you for attending.